What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, y'all? Check it out. Miss Lowdown. We have Miss Lowdown channel, man. Jay-Z is in major trouble. It's the UK house just a front. It's the UK house just a front for bigger plans to outsmart the feds? Question mark. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? I was getting ready to go get something to eat, and then all of a sudden I seen this, and to hear them sent it to me. Y'all go check out Miss Lowdown channel and all that good stuff, man, because she be coming with the 411. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
Okay, y'all. Jay-Z is in some major trouble, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all why he's in some major trouble, okay? They are literally playing in our face right now. This man is scared for his life and his wife. They are scared right now. They're petrified. And it's showing. It's seeping through their skins. Every move that they're making lets you know that when they started that on the run stuff, this was real. This was going to come to fruition. And it has right before our eyes. And we're about to talk about it. Okay, y'all? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Sunday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all. So let's get to it. Yeah, I don't know if you all been keeping up with, stories about Beyoncé and Jay-Z and all of this other stuff. But recently there was a story that just came out. And this is why I want to tell y'all they're playing in our face. This whole situation with Diddy and Jay-Z, it's just getting started, y'all. And Jay-Z, to me, and Beyonce is trying to get out of Dodge. That house that they call themselves bought out the country, that they're saying was a piece of junk, that it was in a flood zone and all of this other stuff. And, people is laughing at them in that country about buying a piece of junk. Well, my understanding, y'all, they not really trying to stay there. That place, they bought it cheap to make it look as if that this is where they were going to be. But Jay-Z and Beyonce have other plans, y'all. My personal opinion. Now, do y'all remember this story? I don't know that I talk about it or whatever. I might have mentioned it. But this story just came out recently about Beyonce and Alicia Keys had put out a song. And they went and did a video in Rio. They did a video in Rio, and they're saying that Sony didn't pay, some street associates in Rio. And they had to run for their lives. They had to escape this country.
What?
And they said that they were lifted on a helicopter. They had to get in a helicopter to get them out the country real fast, because they're saying that the goons was after Beyonce and Alicia Keys, because they didn't check in, y'all. This is the story that they just came out with. Here you go, right here. And if you think I'm lying, you can listen to listen to Beyonce's father, his own words. Let me put it up for you, y'all.
I get a phone call because I'm not a micromanager, and they're in the projects hood ghetto in Rio, and Sony had paid the gangsters, and they had to be helicoptered out of there. A whole lot you don't know, young man.
So this story just hit recently, y'all, okay? About them have to be helicoptered out of a country because it was about to hit the fan, okay? And this is where he, did this little video interview with someone and talked about this, about what happened. But what if I told y'all that this could possibly be baby steps to them having a bigger plan right now? Now, we have been hearing this for a long time in the industry, that some people that come up missing, or they say that they passed away, they not really gone. They just didn't went underground. Well, I'm starting to think this is what Beyonce and Jay-Z is planning right now. Okay, y'all? Now, this report comes out yesterday saying Beyonce is wearing a hijab in the Middle East for a big Jay-Z deal. Now, word on the street is there is no deal. I don't know. I'm just relaying the message. Word on the street, there is no deal. Beyonce now is weighing their options. They are weighing their options right now. Okay, y'all? And this is how you know this is very, very serious. Because one thing about our people, we don't run toward danger. If somebody get up and take off running, a lot of comedians laugh about stuff like this. If one person get up and start running, black folks gonna get up and run with them because in there to ask them where we running from later. Okay, and they say that white people will walk right into it, like, what's going on? And they'll walk into it. We don't do that. What in the world would Jay-Z and Beyonce be doing over there in the Middle East right now, y'all? People in the Middle East are trying to get up out that country and get away from that country. They running toward it. Ask yourself why. These people are known for boom, boom, boom. Strapping stuff to themselves, take themselves out and a whole bunch of other people. This is what these people are known for. And this made me wonder what really is their plans. What really are their plans right now? Are they about to fake their passing? Gotta ask yourself this question. Are they about to live up to their names? A lot of celebrities that start off doing a certain thing or a little gimmick or this and that and this, they end up later on in life, their life ending up that way. Is this a part of them being on the run? Okay, y'all? Are they going to say, a breaking news one day and, when the court system starts saying Jay-Z and they start piling all this evidence and everybody start coming forth on Jay-Z? Because I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Word on the street is Jay-Z gave Rihanna all her masters. Why? Out of all of your artists, why would you give... And this is what I told y'all before. Why would he give Rihanna so much leeway? She don't have to come back to work. He still kisses her 9 yards of her tail when she come around him. They act like Rihanna is the shitika, like she running shitika. See, one thing about signing an artist and that artist get more popular than you, if shitika hits the fan, and I keep telling y'all this my day ones, twos, and threes, if shitika ever hits the fan and it gets to a point where Rihanna is fed up with them and she want to tell that, yeah, he did this to me and he did that to me, who y'all think they're going to believe? Rihanna or Jay-Z? Jay-Z knows this. Beyonce knows this. And I do believe that Beyonce knows that, and that's crazy that her last name is Knows. And she knows. She knows in her heart of hearts that there's probably was some mingling and tingling going on between Jay-Z and Rihanna. But they ain't going to talk about it because Jay-Z would get put under the jail if Rihanna was to ever come out and tell the truth. She holds Jay-Z freedom in her hand. Yo. Now, word on the street is not only did he mingle tingle with her, allegedly. Well, I wasn't there, I don't know, but these are the rumors that's been going out for years. Not only did he mingle tingle with Rihanna when she wasn't of age, but word on the street is he passed her around to rich elites. So Rihanna got a story to tell, y'all. A serious story to tell. And I want y'all to pay attention that she don't even have to go on tour. She don't have to do anything. These same people that he's over here, the Middle East people, that he's over here with, these same people be paying Rihanna to come to their country for weddings and all kind of stuff. And they be paying her like $5 million just to perform for the night. $10 million to perform for the night. This is why Rihanna's where she's at right now. She holds a lot of these, I'm just saying, these rich elites secrets in the palm of her hand. And she got so many fans and so many people that will listen to her over, especially after Chris Brown. Y'all see what happened with the Chris Brown stuff. They ain't want to hear nothing Chris Brown have to say. They just listen to Rihanna. Now think about if she was already a victim of Chris Brown. and then she turned around and was a victim of Jay-Z. Just think about that for a second. Now you realize why he gave her her masters back. And word on the street is, this is why he paid off other people so they could shut up and don't say nothing. I told y'all a while back that Jay-Z calling himself was getting in front of everything, but everything's coming out now. And I'm gonna tell y'all this is another rumor that I'm hearing, that Foxy Brown brother or somebody in her family works for Rock Nation. That was a part of the deal too. Y'all, this guy think he's slick. Not only will I give you a settlement, but I give, your brother a job at my company. This is how they maneuver around and how people get jobs around them. If they know they secrets and this and that and that and this. Y'all, this is crazy. This is bigger than what you think it is. And now he's over there in the Middle East. And he is running around acting like they got some type of deal. Oh, Beyonce got on the pad or whatever, the thing to cover your hair. To me, she just trying on her outfits for what she gonna be wearing when they on the run. All of those women fit in with each other with with their hair covered and all of those little, those little outfits that they wear in the Middle East. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't know who is who. And all I gotta do is put a little makeup on up underwear around her eyes and area, and you can still not know that that's Beyonce if they make her skin darker up under there and put that thing over her head. To me, they are plotting the Great Escape right now, y'all. This is what this is about. She's trying on her outfits on what they're going to be on the run when they get on the run for real, and what they're going to be wearing. I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that Beyonce was going on tour after tour after tour. And the word on the street is she was going on these tours so that if the police came and raided them or this and that and that and this, because she wasn't even going to her house, y'all. Word on the street, Beyonce was just staying out on tour. Back to back, when she did the Renaissance and did the Cowboy, they saying that Beyonce, this kid, don't even want to be at her house. She's scared that them feds coming. And word on the street, they wanted to be moving around. And this is why that this part 1, part 2, part 3 whole thing idea came up, so they can move around. They can make moves and figure out where they want to actually go. When Shitika hits the fan. Because they're going to be like that Russell Simmons guy that went somewhere where they cannot send him back from there. They cannot send him back. If he don't want to be sent back, they don't have no jurisdiction to make Russell Simmons come back from where he went. And to me, this was a camouflage so that she can be on tour. She on her private jet. She can go here, there. And she was going to be able to get a clean slate away, her and Jay-Z and her family. Y'all remember the rumors that they said about her son, that he hadn't been to the house for a long time. While they were on tour, they're saying that the people that normally take care of her son, he wasn't at home anymore. They had moved him. And then they had her whole family on tour with her. Her mama was pushing her book, trying to make her some money so when they move out the country and go ghost on everybody, okay? Or fake that something that happened to them and it really hasn't. Because how would you know? How would you know? If you over there in the Middle East, and like I told y'all, you got to be desperate out your mind to go somewhere where nobody wants to be. It's serious business stuff that's going on right now. Why would they even be there? Why would they be in that country? Ask yourself this question, y'all. And she's wearing this like she's wearing it for respect. No, she's wearing this because she's trying on her new outfits. Okay? She showed her tail.
That's her hiding costume.
So, in her tour. And now she's about to cover it up because she's about to be in hiding, y'all. Once Shitika hits the fan, this is my personal opinion, it's going to go down. You can't tell these women, you cannot tell them apart, especially when they have their whole face covered up. And all she has to do is put on a little makeup on to change her skin tone. And she do that a lot anyway. Okay? When she want to feel like she black, she go black. When she want to feel like she white, she go white. She make her skin, she look like she bleaching her skin or putting a ton of like really, really light makeup on. So, I'm telling y'all, she been be out here doing that little Michael Jackson stuff. You know how Michael Jackson moved around with masks on and you didn't know it was him under there and this and that. This is Beyonce and Jay-Z's new life. My personal opinion, y'all. They are planning a great escape right about now. Because this country, this is all the Middle East is about. People running from baboons, okay, y'all? Are they about to fake? I'm just saying, y'all remember hearing all of those, you remember hearing all of that stuff about Tupac when Tupac passed. Y'all remember when Tupac passed? They were saying that Tupac was out the country, he's still alive and all of that stuff. This might just be serious. This might be for real when it comes to these two right here. And look at them on this motorcycle and look like they in the desert right there. Y'all, this is history repeating itself. The Middle East, this is where desert is just like deserts at, okay, y'all?
Okay.
Why in the world would now she on that trying up stuff to cover up her face and her hair? This is where, to me, that they call themselves finna disappear to. Now, I don't know, because I don't see the United States being able to make them, to send them back. I don't know. Y'all can let me know in the comment section, because I don't know if they have jurisdiction to make them come back from the Middle East, but I don't think so. I really don't. And there are just so many places that they could just head out and chill out at. When I say I think that they're going underground, I really do believe that they are, and they're weighing their options right now. It ain't about no deals. They want you to think that they still getting that paper and this and that and this. No, to me, they're weighing their options on where they want to go. They already call themselves buying that house. We already know that that's a gimmick right there. Because we know Beyonce ain't about to live in a house where it might be flooding out at. We already know that, okay, y'all? So we already know now that that's another waste of their money. And that could have been a gimmick in the first place. That's just something that they threw away to throw everybody off when they're really going somewhere else. I want you to think about this. This is serious business. It's just like what his name, Lil Durk, when they were saying that Lil Durk was finna, he had made book flights everywhere, different places. Where you think they got this stuff from? Trying to flee the country and go different places, y'all. I want you to remember who came to Chicago, call themselves, to support Lil Durk. It was this guy right here. I want you to remember when Lil Durk got sick, hanging at that white party, who he was hanging out with. This guy right here. You think they don't share their stories about if the feds come for me, I'm going to do this, and I'm about to leave the country, and I'm about to this, and I'm that? Where do you think that they're probably getting these ideas from? Lil Durk has several places booked in one day. How could you possibly be going to all these different places in one day? This is why they allegedly picked Lil Durk up quick, y'all. I think he was listening to the wrong people in the industry, thinking that he being slick, and now he's the laughing stock of the industry because they sent him off. Now Jay-Z, on the other hand, he finna try to show y'all how it's done. You camouflage, make people think you're going to the UK here, but in all actual reality, you're going somewhere else. I want y'all to pay attention to if Beyonce ain't touring and she's all over the world and in and out the country, Jay-Z and them is majority of the time out the country. They're not here that much anymore. They're weighing their options. They're finding out if, the shit could hit the fan. Can we, you know what I'm saying, be here and not be touched and made to go back or this and that and that and this? They're weighing their options right now. That's what I see. But they could also be plotting, to fake like something happened. I told y'all when I did the gematria, it kept saying like Jay-Z was going to go out with in a helicopter situation. That's what it kept saying, like, well, boom, like something is going to happen with a helicopter or airplane or something like that. Okay? This story comes out about the helicopter and Alicia Keys and them fleeing the country. Now, every time you turn around, look at her. She getting used to getting her face covered up in her hair. He also has his hair and face covered up too. Is this a sign that he gonna be wearing them women outfits too, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Is Jay-Z gonna be covered up too when he come out? They just gonna think he's a tall woman. How would you know? How would you know if his face is covered too? Ask yourself this question, y'all. You have to be a step ahead of them. You have to be a step ahead of them. And this is what I think that he's about. See, you can still tell that's Jay-Z with this little outfit that they got on. But if he got on the same one that she has on, who gonna be able to tell that's Jay-Z up under there, y'all? You gonna think that is a woman. This is probably how they gonna move around. When Shoulda hits the fan. And people don't know if they gone or not. Oh, they was over there in the Middle East and, you know, they released a boom. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if Jay-Z and Beyoncé is alive, their family. Like, you don't, I'm telling you, you have to think about the situation that's going on right now. You got to think about Jay-Z's age. Him going to prison right now for 10 years is like a life sentence for him. It's like a life sentence, pretty much. Do you know the wear and tear that it would put on Jay-Z going to prison? Look how bad Diddy looked. Look how bad Diddy was looking, y'all. What you think jail is going to do for him? What you think it's going to do for him, y'all? It's going to be so many people that's going to be happy to see Jay-Z locked up. Happy to see justice finally served. All the people that even he paid off to be quiet, they're going to be happy.
I know Jaguar Wright going to be happy.
Because for so many years, people done thought that this guy's untouchable. Untouchable. And is this his plot and plan? They not finna do me like Diddy. I'll bounce before they do me like Diddy. I want you to pay attention to Mr. Jay-Z, how he's coming right now, y'all. He will bounce before they do. He looks so goofy right here. It doesn't make sense. He looks so goofy. I don't know what to tell y'all. To me, they plotting and planning some stuff. Now, I don't know what y'all think, but to me, this is what I get from this. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do you all think that and Jay-Z and Beyonce got some tricks up their sleeve? But is it so very obvious what they up to? Ask yourself this question. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.
So she's saying Jay-Z and them is setting up to be on the run. They plotting. That's what she's saying. I don't know. I ain't heard too much about that one right there. Let's see. Let's add this one on here. Jaguar Wright exposed the Diddy 100 lawsuits and all that good stuff.
I'm hoping that the other 100 civil cases will not just be left at civil cases and will actually be turned to criminal cases, because they should be, because I got a big issue with everyone thinking that money is the end all be all into stopping a predator from operating. It is not.
Real life, baby. Real life street stars.
Do you feel like they did us an injustice by not, and I know it's the feds, but should they have put this trial on court TV or something? Should we have had a visual history of this trial for...
It really don't matter.
No, it's a civil case, man. You can't put civil, listen to me. It's a federal case. I said civil, my bad.
That's the thing. This trial,
federal never been
sentencing, the verdict,
no cameras,
all the hyperbole, all of the pomp and circumstance, all of this, all of that. It means nothing. It means nothing. This was all done for the public's entertainment. This was all done to get people like me to be quiet. This was all done to give weirdos like Vladimir Lyuski and Torre the ability to constantly challenge and try to check my veracity, my actuality, my truth. And to get the public to not believe whistleblowers like me. That's why this was done. This ain't even about Diddy.
Wow. Wow.
Do you know they're still having white parties?
And whose honor? What?
What?
Yeah, they're still having white party. Michael Rubin is throwing them now. You know the guy that
Yeah, we've
Meek
heard those
Mill's
stories.
bunny hops for?
Yeah, little baby. We've heard some stories. Yeah, and we've seen the bunny hop.
You, you, you know who he's cool with, right? Who he's very close with? Mr. Carter. So it went from Diddy's camp throwing the white parties to now the Jigga Man's camp is throwing the white parties. Interesting.
Very. Can I ask you? Early on, this story was a Cassie Ventura story. For her to receive 20 million settlement plus 10 million from the hotel, plus Diddy getting sentenced to 4 years, does Cassie get justice in all this?
Still
Does that
not
look like?
enough. Still not enough. Still not enough. And it's wild because she's getting such a better deal than Derek Lee Cordell Smith is.
30 million and your perpetrator gets 50 months? I mean,
Still not enough.
jeez.
Her life is never going to be the same. And people are going to find ways to make her life complicated to force her to have to spend that 30 million every way they possibly can. You know, there is no up. There is no win. Haven't I been saying that?
Yeah, like you said, it's all really make believe. I mean, this is all just for show or something. Is there a lesson to be learned here, though, at all? Like, is there a lesson for generations to come to learn from this?
Stop being so anxious to be a follower. Stop being so quick to be on that brandy bullshit. I wanna be down. We got too many people that want to be down.
Yeah.
We got too many people that want to be around all of this stuff. And we have enough instances of fuck what's right and wrong. As long as there's enough money to throw at it, it's going to be whatever we want it to be.
Now, we speak on hubris, where Diddy, they say, had set up speaking engagements a week after he was technically wanted to walk free.
Yeah.
Again, we talk about hubris and things of that nature.
God said no.
Yeah.
God told him, sit your black ass down.
Oh.
So I guess the question
You know
is,
what was really sad?
please.
There's a woman, what is it called? Sprout to Success or something like that. Some kind of charter school, private, independent private school in Miami Gardens, which is right there in the area of South Florida where he's been warden for Satan of. Because he ain't nothing but a shepherd for the devil. But she was going to invite him to come to the school to speak to her students there, K through 12.
K through 12.
Yeah. You want to know what I find really interesting? All of these people that wanted to bring him to schools and bring him to this and bring him to that. How the hell are they going to do that when he's on the SEX offenders registry list?
Good point.
He's not allowed to be around kids.
Good point.
It does make moving a little hard.
He's not allowed to be around school. He's on the register. Didn't I already do a tutorial about the registry? Like, I don't know. He is a registered SEX offender, and people want to bring him to school.
What do you expect him to be doing? I mean, again, he's not going to be in long. They say with points and time served and any type of
We'll
he
see.
might be out by Christmas next year.
People say a lot of things. You know what else they said? They said he was going to get bail. How did that work?
Yeah.
You know what
right
else they
about
said
that.
at the end of that trial? Even after he was found guilty of the Mann Act, they was putting together a 4th of July party. How did that work? People say a lot of things, don't they?
He
I
had
guess
all
they don't
kinds of
hear
stuff
God say no.
set up.
I don't know what's going to happen to him. I'm not even trying to guess. What I am praying for, though, is that real victims and real survivors actually get the attention that they deserve, that they get the justice that they deserve. I'm praying that Derek is going to be able to get out of jail. I'm hoping that the interview that I do with him will be able to get enough traction for there to be a doorway open for him to walk out of that jail and be able to go and collect the money that is owed to him. I'm hoping that the other 100 civil cases will not just be left at civil cases and will actually be turned to criminal cases, because they should be, because I got a big issue with everyone thinking that money is the end all be all into stopping a predator from operating. It is not.
Amen.
It is not. Why do so many of these cases stay civil? Why aren't they turned criminal when there's criminal acts all through the pages?
Can you file a criminal charge and still get money off of a can you sue later, or is it
I
strictly
mean,
victims
look
looking for
on
money?
Brown Simpson's family. OJ was acquitted and they was able to take him to civil court and get him for bread. It really doesn't matter which way you do it.
That is true.
It can go either way. A civil proceeding and a criminal proceeding is just two different proceedings. But if you have criminal acts in a civil proceeding, just because someone gets paid or it gets settled and people get paid out, it doesn't mean that those acts shouldn't be tried criminally.
Would you be surprised if Diddy has a music career after this?
Why? He barely had one before.
God damn.
Well, what is a music career? What is his music career? What instrument does he play? What does he know about music? He knows nothing.
The fiddle?
The
No.
fiddle. Oh my God.
Not even that.
Don't say that. The fiddle. Fiddle.
There was no music career. There was him collecting a bunch of hungry and desperate people who wanted to be successful at their God-given gifts, and him taking advantage of them, and then him putting his name all over everything. How is that?
Someone had once said you have to separate the art from the artist, or the talent from the man, meaning that his
talent, the only thing he's talented at is hurting people and destroying lives.
Ouch.
I don't want to separate him from that. I wish everyone else would stop trying to. See that?
Hey, that scared me. Jay-Z and Diddy been doing some crooked things, man. I mean, if somebody was talking about me on YouTube, I know daggone well both of them done heard this stuff and ain't said a daggone word. Come on, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Are they run? Is Jay-Z and them running? Beyoncé? Numbers going down? Can't sell out like she used to? Something going wrong. They liquidating. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Uncle Mike gonna get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.